Hey, what's up guys? I'm Mark Scott, hanging out in the studio tonight, and I got a quick voiceover tip for you. I'm working on an e-learning project tonight, about a 3,200 word project for a firefighting program actually, so I should have no problem doing this one. But as I'm recording, I got to thinking, one of the questions that I get asked a lot is, because I do a lot of e-learning narration, do you have any pro tips for doing e-learning recording? And there are a few things that I can suggest to you. So first of all, I use Adobe Audition, so whether or not you can do some of these things may depend on the software that you're using. But one thing that I like to do is, if you are recording an e-learning script that has a lot of files in it, I record each file individually and I'll do a rough edit as I go. So for example, if slide 1 is going to be its own audio file and I make one or two mistakes in that, as soon as I finish recording slide 1, I'll go back and do the rough edits, and then I can go back and do the main editing after the fact. But doing it right away helps me to speed up my editing process because I'm doing the edits while it's fresh in my mind. Something else that I take advantage of a lot in Adobe is using the markers function and marking certain areas of the audio file. Areas where I need to make an edit, or areas where I know there's got to be a file break or something like that. And if you're using Adobe in particular, set up your hotkeys and put M as markers, and it makes it really easy to just hit that M on your keyboard. Now the other thing that I've got going on is this little doohickey right here, which is my Edge Studio clicker, and this thing is amazing. So here's a pro tip for you. If you're doing recording and you're using your clicker, you're recording along in the script and you make a mistake and you click once and now you know you've made a mistake. So you keep recording that section of the script, but then you make a second mistake. Now a lot of people will single click and then keep going. What I like to do is double click, continue recording. If I trip up on that paragraph a third time, I'll triple click it. And the reason I do this is because now when I go back to do the rough edits, I can take out that whole entire section. I know that I can go from where there were 3 clicks all the way back to where there was 1 click. I don't have to try and remember which click is my edit. So each time I make a mistake on a particular part of the script, not that I make mistakes, I mean obviously, clearly I'm a professional, but each time that I make a mistake, I will click for that number. First mistake, 1 click. Second mistake, 2 clicks. Sixth mistake, maybe happens to me every once in a while, I'll do 6 clicks. And now when I'm looking at that WAV file, it's easy to go back and know what I've got to take out. Hopefully some of these tips will help you as you're working on those long-form e-learning narration projects. Guys, thanks for checking it out. Remember to like the video, share the video if you're watching on YouTube, like and follow me if you're watching this on Facebook, facebook.com/MarcScottVoiceover. Pass it around on your network, share it on social media, and don't forget to get signed up for my newsletter at newsletter.marcscottvoiceover.com for more great voiceover tips. Got any questions? Email me direct, marc@marcscottvoiceover.com.